So, hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Adnan, your NEET chemistry mentor. So, today's topic is how to score full marks in your organic chemistry. So, every student faces problem in organic chemistry. So, let's end this problem and let's try to solve this problem. So, I will make your organic chemistry more easier. So, before going to the video, please subscribe to our channel Neetify, where you can find high order thinking NEET questions and also NCRT highlighted NCRT highlights and NCRT questions, PYQs, and also test papers. So stay tuned, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. So generally, chemistry has three languages, that is organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and physical chemistry. See, organic chemistry we have reactions and mechanisms, whereas in inorganic chemistry we have facts. That is a totally fact based. That is inorganic chemistry, and this is physical chemistry, which is with formulae and calculation, which involve math. Organic chemistry is a skill, mass and calculation we use in the physical chemistry, and finally we use facts and trends, facts and trends in inorganic chemistry. We only concentrate on facts and trends in inorganic chemistry. Since generally most of the student feels problem in organic chemistry only. So remaining two are easy, but comparatively inorganic physical is somewhat tough. We will see for this also. So most of the see 90% of the student faces problems of organic chemistry only, but remaining two are somewhat easy because physical chemistry is almost equals to physics. So let's start how to clear organic chemistry of NEET. Okay. See, what the students' major problem in organic chemistry is they feel NCERT is very overloaded. We don't get theory in your exam. You only get MCQs, multiple choice questions, right? So in that way, we have low question practice. Some people do, and we collect the notes from the other institutions, right? We study the questions from other. We study the notes of the other institutions, other students' notes. This is very long. You should make your own notes. Making your own notes make your brain to stick to that notes, right? And some conversion fear. See, when we give a conversion, you feel very fear for conversion, for that conversion, whether it is easy or tough. First, you see the conversion, you will skip that conversion because we don't know how to solve that question. So I am here to clarify how conversions can be done and how organic chemistry made easy to you, and also some people do only one time revision. See, organic chemistry is the game of revision only. Only revise many times. How many times you revise, that much strong it will be headed in your brain. Okay. See, chemistry is generally divided in three branches, that is organic, inorganic, physical. We only today in this session we only see about the organic chemistry. So and next, some people feel problem memorizing reaction without a map. Some people do. See, just they open the random chapter and start studying. No, this is absolutely wrong for it. Studying organic chemistry follows some sequence, right? First one, you complete your some basic principles in general organic chemistry and go to hydrocarbons. And then class 12 chemistry, that is haloalkanes, haloarenes, alcohols, phenols, ethers, aldehyde, ketones, and carboxylic acid, and then amines, and then biomolecules. See, generally, most of the questions are concentrated only in the organic chemistry. That's so class 12 organic chemistry mostly concentrated in an examination, and so this is the proper chain, this is the proper roadmap, this is the proper sequence of studying these chapters. Because you cannot, because alkanes and halogens without the general organic chemistry and hydrocarbons, you cannot study because hydrocarbons and see haloalkanes and haloarenes involves some concepts that is dependent on inorganic, sorry, what's that? The general organic chemistry. Okay. So general organic chemistry is the base for all the chemistry. Okay. And some people just they use, see, If you see a question of organic chemistry, you will skip that immediately. So you should not do that. Build a reaction. That is, build a reaction in your mind. First, if you see a conversion, first identify the functional group. Identifying the functional group and know the reagent. So we should know the reagent. We should know the reagent and conditions. So if we know the reagent, and then we should follow to the condition and understand what changes are happen, and then give your answer. This is use the final result. Okay. Understand the content. Don't make by heart. Just understand the content. Okay. You should revise how many times that depend on you. As long as you revise, that much strong it will be in your brain. Okay. Then problem two that most of the student faces, that is NCRT gets notes plus PYQs is equals to too many resources. See, some students gather more amount of resources. They will have bunch of books regarding the organic chemistry, which is very wrong. First, you solve your notes. First, you read your notes and then go to NCERT and then start doing PYQs. And then, so before going to the PYQs, you should follow your coaching institute module and then go to the PYQs. NCERT, notes and PYQs is equals to too many resources. If you have a bunch of resources, throw them out because NCERT, notes and PYQs is more than equals to the too many resources. So too many inputs is wrong. Only NCERT, class notes. If you don't understand, watch any video from the YouTube and watch my video on the YouTube. And then random PDFs are not allowed. Okay. Only NCERT, notes, PYQs. In your organic notebook, you should in your organic notebook, you should include reagent and reaction mechanism or key idea. Very important. Just by you seeing the reaction, you can say what is that reaction, whether it is a Rosenmund reaction, whether it is the aldol condensation. So mechanism and important NCERT lines, which you have studied in your NCERT textbook and note down in your what's that? Note down in your notebook. Okay. And then important NCRT line and typical conversion. See, we have too many, almost 100 to 200, almost 100 to 200 questions, 100 to 200 conversions on your exercise of NCERT organic chemistry. Okay. You should do them first, conversions, and mistakes from PYQs is used to you get a more score in test. Okay. And then problem three, that is reagent and conversion. See, first of all, you should make the reagent table. See, when I was studying, I used it to make all the reagents at one page and stick to the wall in front of my table that I will see it daily in the early in the morning or a late night. You just see and memorize them and just sleep or get early in the morning, and you will learn all the reagents. Approximately, we have 50 reagents in your class 11th and class 12th NCERT. So you should follow those reagents and conversions I told now you. Because only the textbook conversions are very important. Textbook conversion. Textbook conversions. PQ conversions are very important. And some questions is given in your, some conversions are given in your textbook in text questions, right? Those are very important. Only NCERT textbook exercise questions and in-text questions are very important. So first of all, if you see the question, then first functional group change. We should identify which functional group is that, and then we should do the reagent. What is the role of reagent in this reaction? Whether it is a oxidation or reduction. Mostly these two only they given in your examination, whether oxidation or reduction. And next, which reaction mechanism it follows, whether it's a substitution or elimination, or any interconversion between the two functional groups. If functional group change happens in the reaction, then you should revise the reagent and conditions. Okay, reagent and condition. You should revise the reagent and condition if functional group you are forgetting. And then oxidation or reduction, we have very common reagent. In oxidation and reduction processes, we have very common reagents. That is very, very important. We have approximately 10 oxidation and 10 reducing reagents. So revise those all. Those are very, very important. We get approximately 3 to 4 questions daily from oxidation and reduction in your NEET examination. See, if you take any paper from the previous paper, you will find oxidation or reduction questions from every year from the oxidation or reduction. And substitution elimination, you should know the conditions that is which is present in your general organic chemistry. Reaction mechanism is very, very important. If you don't study the reaction mechanism, you cannot give the final answer, right? Whether it's a substitution or elimination and interconversion. So generally interconversion is not very, very important because it is given in your class 11th and CERT, but you should learn, right? You should learn the reaction sequence for the interconversion. Reagent toolbox. If you are making the notes, please take a copy and write the oxidation reagents, reducing reagents, and substitution reagents, elimination reagents, and very, very important, that is special reagents. We have special reagent, approximately 10 special reagents in your NCERT, which we call named reagents. Named reagents are very, very important. You will find every year there is one question from the special reagents, right? And problem 4, that is watching lectures. Only watching lectures without exam preparation is very, 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 very difficult, very, very dangerous also. Because if you just watch the lectures and start revising all this theory, which is very, very wrong. You just watch the lecture, revise the notes, and do question practice. Question practice is very, 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 very important because we cannot get theory in the exam. We get only questions. Okay. First, lectures. If you complete the lecture today evening, you should revise you should revise the lecture. That is, revise the before day lecture also and today's lecture also, and then make 20 questions. This is very, 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 very important. Daily 20 questions from any module, that is your coaching module. Very, very important. Or 20 questions from NCERT. Why not? We can take from the NCERT, and from this we should follow the errors which is made in this 20 questions. If these 20 questions you made any errors, so note it down and analyze these errors and error questions. And also, see, you watch the lecture today morning and complete the 20 PYQs evening, and then make the error list and revise. Revise the before day also. This is very, 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 very important. Finish the lecture, solve at least 20 questions, mark the mistake, revise the weak reaction. This is very, very important. Same day rule. Okay. This is very, very important. And then this is very, 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 very important, right? And then see. See, generally people do only one time revision for organic chemistry. See, when I was studying, I done 5 to 7 times revision of organic chemistry within a month. Daily, I used it. I didn't revise anything because I want to get a grip on organic chemistry only. So 5 to 7 quality revisions I did in a month. This is very, 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 very important. 1 month enough. Next month onwards, you should revise somewhat. If you're forgetting anything, just revise those only, not to revise all. Okay, I did 5 to 7 quality revisions. So what to revise? Important reaction you should revise. I told no to make the reagent copy. That reagent table you should revise daily, and that reagent table you should revise daily, and the named reaction you should revise daily, and also conversion from your textbook you should revise daily, and PYQs. PYQ mistake you did know that you should revise and make the mistake copy. So learn, recall, that's all. Learn reading. 7 active recalls you should do. Make 5 to 7 at least. Make 5 to 7 at least the revisions for per month. Okay. My approach to the daily organic chemistry loop, that is, I completed the today's lecture and solved 20 plus questions in my self-study time, and revise yesterday's topic, and update reaction and reagent tables. Okay. I updated reaction and reagent tables which I use it to revise, which is in front of my table. not now when I was preparing, and review the mistakes. I review the mistake daily. Okay. Same day, same system, less confusion. It is very, very important rule. Don't carry unfinished concept forward. Okay. You should complete the lecture. Today's lecture, today's. Today lecture, today's. Tomorrow's lecture, tomorrow. Okay. Don't make backlogs. Okay. Like questions start immediately while the concept is fresh. If you studied the today's page and start to solve questions from this page only, as many as questions. I only mentioned 20 plus questions because 20 is the minimum limit. The 20 plus, it's up to your limit, and you can solve any questions that is, you solve many questions. Okay. And if you then I use it to revise before the topic, before I studied that today's topic. I use it to revise the before topic, that which is I am telling about the organic chemistry. Okay. Next we have, so what's my 30 days organic chemistry focus plan? First, okay, in day from day 1 to 7, that is for 1 week, you should build the concepts. First, complete the concept. First, complete the lectures. uh, Complete the reaction basics, complete the lectures concepts. Okay. And then connect, that is connect means conversions and reagent mapping from your textbook. Okay. Conversion and reagent mapping from your textbook, and practice more NCERT questions and mix the questions from different coaching institute modules, and also PYQs. Don't make from the random institutions. Follow only one institutions and make more NCERT questions and make PYQs. Okay. And then full revision cycles from day 24 to 30. This is very, very important. Make full revision schedules and error corrections and timed practice. Time bound practice is very, 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 very important before the going to a NEET exam, because we have 3 hours and 15 minutes for to complete this what's that, 180 marks, 45 questions. You should complete within the time. Okay. So if you are completed, just mark this. This is the checklist I have given to you. Okay. And then that's all about this. So make the reaction table, make the conversion map, make the reagent table, and error log is very, very important. For reaction table, to first complete the lectures, first complete a chapter, and then make the reactions, and then make the reaction table, that is the reaction chart, and reagent table. Reagent table means, that is what I told you. Take a copy and write oxidizing reagents, reducing reagents, substituting reagents, eliminating reagents. Okay. And then conversions, which is given in your NCRT, you should write it one place, and also error log, which you have did errors in the previous questions. Okay. So